Going to the World Superbikes, guys. Hell yeah. Going with the old man. We've got all this stuff. He's got all sorts of stuff on the back of his bike. I went and brought one of those, like, was it OGO Mark 5 or something, backpacks, because I'm like a little hoarder and I take a million unnecessary things to events, and then I like to use none of them. Hey, check out that guy, we're going to drag race the lawnmower. Woo! So that's what I normally do. But oh, he's like dirt and shit all over the road. And I'm on the Big Bang today. I've already been through rain and everything. Every time me and the old man go somewhere, it rains. Like, as in an event like this, it rains. We go into Phillip Island, it rains. It is like February at the moment, and guess what? It rained. Oh no. So, oh well, stuff happens. And I'm hoping none is on the lens. That's what I'm hoping. So that's where we're going. Today we're going down for practice. I'm probably just going to make one big massive World Superbike video. I'm not going down the Sunday. I'm going to pass my tickets off to someone else. I know you guys are probably going to think, oh my god, what the hell, man. But I was very lucky. I actually ended up getting like all pass tickets. So I got tickets to go all paddock pass, pit lane walk, everything. I got the whole lot, man. And I won this competition or something, or brought tyres or something along those lines, and I ended up winning the tickets. So me and the old man both won the tickets, and yeah, so that is what we're doing. We're going down for free. I think it was like $250 worth of tickets or something, but I am very, very excited. This is the Friday. We're going down for practice, gonna watch some stuff, get some film, then go back home again, and then come back tomorrow, early hours of the morning, for our pit lane walk and stuff. So it should be amazing. Should be awesome. And the other thing that's awesome is this goddamn backpack, man. This backpack is awesome. It's by far the best backpack I've actually worn on a motorcycle. The R1 had a lot of issues with my other backpacks. The R3 is fine because you're more upright. The R1 was always a pain. I couldn't lift my head up with my other backpacks. This one, I can. It's got the cutout for the helmet. So let's bring on the World Supers. I'm pumped for this weekend. I know my old man's been pumped. He's been messaging me for like a week. Can't wait. I've been busy as hell. Also, another thing, you guys may have thought that I didn't even realize this. My actual mate pointed this out to me. He goes, did you know your last video, like before you went on like a little hiatus, was your crash video? I'm like, oh yeah, the crash happened ages ago. He's like, but your subs are probably going to think that you died, or you've stopped riding. I haven't stopped riding, guys. I've just been really, really busy. That crash didn't faze me, or the banging into a barrier, it didn't faze me. That's going to happen on motorcycles, guys. It just happens. You got to deal with it. It's part and parcel of riding. But I've just been super busy. Like the other night I went to a concert and stuff and got home, and it was like I was running on 2 hours sleep, went to work. It was just, yeah. So I've been crazy busy. No time for editing, but I'm gonna make some time for you guys. All right, I will do it. I apologize. And I'm like low on fuel. I need to go get fuel. I said this to the old man, I'm like, the R1 won't make it to the island with the amount of fuel I got in it. It's already done 140 something Ks, and that was me riding it like a street Rossi a little bit, because like I went through all the twisties and had a good time, and so I knew for a fact the thing was not going to get its usual 200, 250 Ks out of the tanker. So I'm like, dude, I need to get fuel, and he's like, yeah, don't worry, we can pick up on the way. Well, I don't see no bloody servo, and if this thing dies on the side of the road, I'm going to be pissed. Don't think it will. I don't know how far the reserve can go. That's the thing. I've never run the reserve all the way. Oh, Jesus Christ. I've actually never run the reserve the whole way. So should ask Adrian Nickelodeon. Actually, he did a fuel video on his R1. His R1's older, but it can give me like the gist of how long it can last. Oh my god. True fact, I was actually going to get one of those R1s, the 09, because I love the 09 R1, and I also love like the 09, 2010, 2011, 2012, 13, 14 and 15 and 16, because this is what this one is. But I just love the look of them, man. I really do. Absolutely love the look of them. And I was originally going to go get the 09, but as it turned out, I was managed to get one of these, the 16, and I love it. I love this bike. Like, it took me a while to get used to it. Sometimes my hand goes numb on the throttle, but I love it. I absolutely love this bike. Since having this bike, I'm riding the R3 far too hard. Like, I'm riding the R3 how it's not meant to be ridden at all, and I'm actually afraid I'm going to blow the bloody thing up, to be honest with you. What, do you think I was going to pull out in front of you, mate? Bloody hell. You slowed down to a fucking crawl. I just want to have fun in the roundabouts. I can't even do that, because this thing's conked out of fuel. I'm fucked. That's a beautiful view, guys. It's got a little bit of rain on it. We're going through a bit of rain on the way down here. Not much, just a few sprinkles here and there. I normally only see that view when I'm coming down here for the GP, like as in MotoGP and stuff. It feels so weird coming down here on like in February, you know, for the superbikes. It just feels really weird. And on like a really overcast bad day, but I've been down here on bad days before. Like, that's nothing new for me. One thing that is new is this big baby underneath me. Man, I love this bike, especially on the freeway. It's just got so much power. It just putts along. You don't even need to try. The R3, you gotta work so hard with a little bloody thing, whereas this, you can. Like, I love the R3. I know I talk about the R3 a lot, but I do. Oh, it's starting to rain now. Look at that view, that's amazing. All the grass is dead. Normally it's not like that. Normally it's nice and lush and green, but it's pretty dead at the moment. And then we're going to go over that big bridge over to the island. Apparently there's a lot of police presence, which does not surprise me the slightest, being Superbike or MotoGP weekend. There's always a heap of police presence. They have to. Then to keep a look over and control of it. Look at that. Tide's out, low tide. But yeah, I love the R3. I've been riding the thing a little bit harder than what it's meant to, though. That is one thing that I've been doing with it. Since I got the R1, I'm expecting so much more from the R3, and it's just not producing that for me. Like, I've still got it as a commuting bike, and I do love riding it, like, don't get me wrong, but it's just my riding style on the R3 needs to sort of adapt to the R3, because when I'm on this, I pull the throttle, it goes, and I'm expecting that. R3 doesn't happen. Not to say that it's bad, it's just that I need to just readjust my riding a little bit. Oh, the rain's starting to really come down now. It's like just flicking off the R1 into my neck. This is the bridge, guys, low tide. I don't know if you guys have been over on low tide. I actually can't remember with the GP weekends if I've ever gone over on low tide. It'd be awesome to just pop a wheelie the length of this bridge, but I don't want to actually get arrested, so, and it's probably not the best conditions to be on one wheel. Look at that, coming over a lovely bridge. I heard of a mate who dropped his sunglasses over the edge of this bridge once. Look at the current. Look at the currents through there. This is classed as like Western Port Bay and stuff through here, and there's a lot of sharks in this area, and also a lot of current. Like, the current is massive through this area. You see how far out the tide is. Rain, rain, rain. I'm actually not fussed it's raining. These Bridgestone tyres are good, and actually surprisingly good in the rain, the RS10s. I thought they would be pretty bad, but they're actually not bad. I mentioned a video about it. I was on my R3 talking about its tyres, and I brought up the fact, actually brought up the fact about the RS10s at the time that you guys didn't even know that I had the R1. So I'm like, how am I gonna explain this? But yeah, I've ridden it with this. It was surprisingly they grip, and it's been slippery today because we've had a lot of heat and not much rain. So normally when you have that, it is slippery as hell. But I had the R1 buck me once, and that was leaning over, starting to straighten up and throttle. She bucked a little bit, but I've got to tone down. It's only in power mode 3, traction control 4, and slide control 3. As I'm just commuting, I'm not actually wanting anything. Some people put them into D mode. It depends on how bad it's raining, but I get around in power mode 3, even in pouring rain on this thing. So most of the time I'm in power mode 3 on it. Bump it up to power mode 2 and power mode 1 when I want to have some fun, but commuting around in power mode 1 is like as in just the power mode, not actual mode C, B, D, because you can change everything within those modes. I'm just talking about power mode 1. It's too jerky. Like the throttle's just got a real snap to it, and it's just I find it a bit of a pain in the ass just commuting around town. Took it into the city one day with power mode 1. Oh my god, it's a pain in the ass because it's so stop start and it's 40 k's and you're just like, and it takes off, it's already doing 50. Like, so I normally commute around power mode 3. It's got enough power to pretty much stick with my old man's 750, but I put it into power mode 1 and it just annihilates most things I've been up against. Other thousands would give it a run for its money though. Car wise, I annihilate cars in power mode 2. I don't even need to go into power mode 1. But yeah, that's pretty much how I get around, so I'm not trying to big note myself. You can call me a pussy or whatever. I know people though that drop them down into D mode and the lowest power and everything just because it rains. Personally, I don't see the point in that. Like, it's throttle control, man. Just do throttle control. Traction control 4 is more than enough for in the rain. Like, if you're maxing out traction control 4 and you're sliding all over the joint, you're just too aggressive with the throttle. That's just plain and simple. I get around with this thing perfectly fine in these settings in the rain, and it twitches a little bit, but not much. You got to ride to your conditions. At the end of the day, all the electronics in the world aren't going to save you from being a bad rider. You know, like they're going to help you, don't get me wrong, but don't use them as a crutch. Ride to your ability and use the electronics as an advantage, but don't use them as a crutch. Still use your normal riding ability. And I'm getting rain in my eyes. Need to get myself a coffee and something to eat when we get there. But the good thing about the World Superbikes is you can ride right onto the track. Well, not onto the track, but in there and ride around and park your bike and all that sort of stuff. That is a good thing about the World Supers. What is that thing? What the hell are they? Bikes are going. I can't wait to run this around that circuit. I want to bring this thing down and run around that circuit. This is what I love about the World Superbikes. Never actually been to the World Supers. This is my first time actually coming down to the island. I watch them on TV and stuff, but I've never actually been to the event. So I'm actually really stoked. And rain, hail, shine, boys, I'm here repping like no tomorrow. Where are we going, broski?
Go down here onto the on track.
Righto. Can we park our bikes down there or what? So. Righto. Off-roading a Yamaha R1. This is fantastic. Found our spot. We're here, bro. There's never a dull moment with us two.
What do you mean?
It always rains.
That's what got me on the way in. I'm thinking, we're fucking pissing down.
Piss down.